I'm selling 30% of my SCHD position this month. And I know that might surprise a lot of people. SCHD has been my core holding for years. It's up over 90%, the dividends keep growing, and everything is working exactly as planned. So why sell? It's not because SCHD is a bad investment. It's not panic selling. And it's definitely not about chasing something new. I'm selling because it worked too well. SCHD has grown to become a large portion of my portfolio, and that creates risk. No matter how good an investment is, having too much in one position breaks my risk management rules. This decision is about balance, not doubt. In this video, I'll walk you through my thinking step by step. First, I'll show you how large my SCHD position became and why that's a problem. Then I'll explain the 3 rules I use to decide when to trim any investment. Next, I'll share exactly where that 30% is going and why. And finally, I'll help you decide whether this applies to you or not. Quick disclaimer, this is my personal decision, not financial advice. Your situation may be different. Let's break it down. Let me explain the problem. 3 years ago, SCHD made up about 35% of my portfolio. That felt aggressive but reasonable since it was my core holding. Everything else played a smaller supporting role. Fast forward to today, SCHD now represents 58% of my entire portfolio. And here's the key. I didn't add more money to it. It grew to that size because it outperformed everything else. While SCHD surged, my other investments grew much slower. Right now, my total portfolio is about $340,000, and SCHD alone is worth roughly $197,000. The remaining $143,000 is spread across other investments. So why is 58% a problem? Because it creates concentration risk. If SCHD drops 20%, my overall portfolio drops over 11%, even if everything else stays stable. That's too much exposure to a single fund. My rule is simple. No single holding should exceed 40% of my portfolio. At 58%, SCHD is far above that limit. So why sell now? Because SCHD is near all-time highs and has performed strongly recently. This is the ideal time to rebalance, lock in gains, and reduce risk. Not because the investment is bad, but because discipline matters. Let me share the 3 rules I use to decide when to sell or trim any investment. These apply to everything I own, not just SCHD. Rule 1. The 40% limit. No single position should exceed 40% of my portfolio. This protects me from major losses. If one investment drops sharply, it won't destroy my entire portfolio. SCHD reached 58%, which clearly breaks this rule, so action is needed. Rule 2. Rebalance at extremes. I rebalance when a position moves more than 10 percentage points away from its target. My target for SCHD was 35%, and now it's at 58%. That's 23 points above target. If I ignore this, it could grow even larger, turning my portfolio into a concentrated bet instead of a diversified one. Rule 3. Trim winners, not losers. I reduce positions that have performed well and become too large. SCHD is up over 90%, making it a clear winner. Trimming locks in gains and keeps risk under control. On the other hand, I don't sell underperforming investments unless something fundamental changes. Bottom line, these rules keep emotions out and enforce discipline in managing risk. So I'm selling 30% of my SCHD position, which is about $59,000. Here's exactly where that money is going. 40% to VTI, $23,600. VT. I tracks the entire U.S. stock market with over 3,000 companies. It gives me exposure to growth stocks, tech, and small caps that SCHD doesn't include. Right now, VTI is underweight in my portfolio, so this move brings it closer to my target allocation. 30% to international stocks via VXUS, $17,700. I currently have no international exposure, which is a risk. VXUS gives me access to global markets outside the US and adds geographic diversification. It also provides a solid dividend yield, so I'm not sacrificing much income. 20% to bonds via BND, $11,800. I've been underweight in bonds for years. Adding BND gives me stability and downside protection, especially during market corrections. It also offers a decent yield right now. 10% stays in cash, $5,900. This gives me flexibility. If markets pull back, I can deploy this cash into opportunities. After rebalancing, my portfolio becomes more balanced, spread across U.S. dividend stocks, total market exposure, international stocks, and bonds. This isn't about abandoning SCHD. It's about reducing risk and building a more diversified portfolio for the long term. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, taxes. I'm selling about $59,000 of SCHD with a cost basis around $31,000. That means roughly $28,000 in gains. At a 15% long-term capital gains rate, that's about a $4,200 tax bill. Yes, that hurts. But here's how I think about it. If I don't rebalance and SCHD drops 20%, that $59,000 could fall to around $47,000, a loss of nearly $12,000. Compared to that, paying a few thousand in taxes to reduce risk and rebalance makes sense to me. Also, not all of this is taxable. About 60% of my SCHD is in a Roth IRA, so that portion can be sold tax-free. Only the remaining amount in my taxable account creates a tax bill. I'm also using tax loss harvesting. I sold a losing stock for about a $3,000 loss, which offsets part of my gains. That reduces my taxable amount and lowers my total tax bill. The key takeaway: if you're trimming winners, try to offset gains with losses where possible. It's a smart way to manage taxes while still rebalancing your portfolio. Should you sell 30% of your SCHD? Probably not. This decision is very specific to my situation. You might consider trimming SCHD if it makes up more than 50% of your portfolio, meaning you're overconcentrated. It has significantly outperformed your other investments, leaving them underweight. You're getting closer to retirement and want to reduce risk, or you have better opportunities to diversify. It also helps if you can handle the tax impact and the move fits your long-term plan. You probably should not trim if SCHD is under 40% of your portfolio, or you're still in the wealth-building phase with a long-time horizon. If you're consistently adding money and don't have better alternatives, holding or buying more often makes more sense. Also, if selling would trigger a large tax bill, it may not be worth it. My situation: I'm 38 with a long-time horizon, but 58% in one fund is too much risk. I'm rebalancing now while markets are strong, not later during a downturn. Bottom line, your decision depends on your portfolio size, age, and risk tolerance. What's right for me may not be right for you. Let me be clear. I'm not abandoning SCHD. It's still one of the best dividend growth ETFs. Even after selling, it remains 40% of my portfolio and my largest holding. This move is about reducing risk and diversifying, not losing conviction. I follow 3 rules. No single fund over 40%. Rebalance when off target. Trim winners, not losers. If SCHD drops, I may buy more. If it rises, I'm still well positioned. Now the question is, what would you do? Trim or let it ride? Drop your strategy in the comments and subscribe for more real investing insights.